Good afternoon, students. Today I am going to continue chapter number 6, which is the last chapter coming in your midterm. Okay. Now, today we will discuss two problems: pollution, two major problem on the earth, that is the land pollution and the noise pollution. Okay. Now, land pollution. Okay. Generally, whatever waste we are generating, whether it is solid or liquid, we are throwing on the land. As a result, the land is polluted, and in this way the land got dumped also. Okay, so when we throw the waste from the homes and factories on the land, it causes land pollution, and it got dumped in one area, due to which it causes the pollution. Okay, now the farmers are using the pesticides and the fertilizers, okay, for production of the crops, because the demand is more for the crops, because the population is increasing, so the demand is more. That's why they are using maximum pesticides and fertilizers. So when there is a rainfall, all the pesticides and fertilizers are directly going to the river, as well as got dumped in the land also. Okay, so they also pollute the land. Now we know that if you take some soil in your home and you observe it, you will observe that there are many small insects, many worms and microorganisms we cannot see obviously, but they are also present. Okay, now the microorganisms, the worms, the insect, the earthworm, they are all the friend of the soil. Friend of the soil means they help in the production of the crops, as well as for the growth of the crops. Okay, now we can see the worms, and in rainy season you can see the earthworm moving or crawling on the soil, but we cannot see the bacteria because they are the microorganisms. Okay, now when we use maximum pesticides and fertilizers, they pollutes the land, as well as during rainy season these fertilizer and pesticides go directly on the waterways also. That's why it pollutes the land as well as the water bodies. Now when we use the pesticides and fertilizers, then it kills these worms and friendly bacteria, which is good for the growth of the crop. Okay, so these bacteria and these worms help to decompose the waste which we are throwing. Okay, what does it means? So there are, that day I've told you that biodegradable and non-biodegradable, so same topics comes today also: biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste. Okay, so biodegradable waste means those waste which can be decomposed by these small worms, bacteria, so that it mix up with the soil, it doesn't get dumped in the soil. They are called the biodegradable waste. Okay, example of the biodegradable waste are, see here, it is written in your book also: fruit, vegetable peels, leaf, things made up of paper, wood are example of biodegradable waste. Okay, now if you dug two small holes in your ground, if you are having the space, now in one hole you put some peels of fruits and vegetables, paper, small wood pieces, and then you cover with the soil. Okay, and in another hole you put some plastic, some iron nails, some rubber, some glass or some metals. Okay, and you also cover it with the soil. Now what we observe, after 10 days or 1 month, if you then will observe that then, so connection get discontinue, no problem. So if you dug this two pits or two holes after 1 month, then what you will observe, that the pit which is having the peels of fruits and vegetables got mixed with the soil, so this is called the biodegradable. And the pit which is containing the plastic, rubber, glass or metals, they will not mix with the soil, so it is called the non biodegradable. So what we conclude from this paragraph, that those waste which can be decomposed by the microorganisms are called the biodegradable waste, and those waste which cannot be decomposed by the microorganisms are called the non biodegradable waste. So by judging the type of waste, you can easily say which is biodegradable and which is non biodegradable. Okay, now in big cities you have observed that there are two types of bins. One is green bin and one is blue bin. Okay, now green bin is the biodegradable waste and blue green is the non biodegradable waste. In the hospital you can see also. Okay, blue dustbin and green dustbin. So green dustbin is for the biodegradable waste and blue is for the non biodegradable waste. Now you know that in Christianity and in Islam, the human body are buried inside the ground, so our body is also biodegradable waste. Okay, our body is also biodegradable waste. Okay, now effect of land pollution. Now insects and animals gather around piles of dirt on land and spread germs and other diseases because all the waste are dumped in one place. Okay, that's why they got a chance of spreading, and you will observe that the dogs are also coming for this type of tearing and eating these type of things. And the chemicals used in the fertilizer and pesticides are harmful to the useful bacteria living in the soil. So just now I have told you that those bacteria which are friendly with the soil, they also get killed due to use of excessive fertilizer and pesticides. So when these bacteria will die, the quality of the soil will be reduced and the food production will be decreased, as well as it will harm the growth of the plant, as well as it will harm our body also. Okay, in class 10 syllabus there is a one word called biological magnification. Whatever chemical we are using is ultimately coming in our body. Okay, that's why the government is trying to minimize the use of the chemicals, especially the fertilizer and pesticides, because it is harming the soil as well as it is harming the our body and as well as the environment. See the diagram, and this thing you can see here in Asansol also. If you go to Ghagarpuri with your parents, you can observe this thing, and in many places in Asansol you can see this type of scenes. Okay, so they are the main sources of land pollution from factories and homes. Now next topic is the noise pollution. Okay, now what is noise? See, in the book it is written, a sound which is unpleasant to our ear is known as noise. The sound which is unpleasant to our ear is known as noise. Okay, so noise is produced by music system, loudspeaker, vehicle on the road and machine in the factories. Noise also causes environmental pollution, so noise is not good. And what is the difference between noise and music? Noise is an unpleasant sound to our ear, but music is a pleasant to our ear. See, I have written in my book also, music is pleasant to our ear. Okay, now effect of noise pollution is that it causes headache, it disturbs in the sleep, it causes hearing problem, and it also causes loss of memory, and it causes disturbance in the brain as well as in the mental peace. Okay, so you can observe the noise pollution in the traffic jam. When there is a traffic jam, you can observe the noise pollution, number one. Number two, if there is any marriage or any occasion of a religious festival, the sound coming from the loudspeaker or from the chungas are also polluting the environment, so it is causes noise pollution. And if if you visit to any, if you visit any big industries or factories, then the machine in the factories is also causing the noise pollution. So these are the types of the pollution. So we should always try to reduce the noise pollution. If you are playing music system in your home, or if you are playing television in your home, you should always reduce the volume of the music system as well as of the television, okay, because it can create problem to your ears as well as to your neighbors also. In the neighbor, maybe there are some old people, or there are some people who are having some disease, health problem, so they will get disturbed from this type of pollution. Also there is a pollution when you brush the crackers, okay. If you brushed crackers in the marriage or in any occasion, there is also a problem of the noise pollution, okay. I am writing in my book, bursting of crackers, bursting of crackers, okay. So it is also, see, I have written in my book, bursting of cracker is also causing a noise pollution, okay. So these are the things from which we get the noise pollution. So always try, I advise you, always try to reduce the noise pollution, because it will create a disturbance to you as well as to your neighbors and other people also, okay. So we should not disturb any other people, because no one is liking the any type of disturbance, okay. So far I have finished this entire topics, land pollution and noise pollution. Now today also there is a very big network problem. Today I am taking the class 2 or 3 times, that network goes again, it comes, okay. So you can see the total video again, okay, no problem. So up to this, next in next classes, so Mr. Sir will continue the rest part, and next part I will take, okay. Now today you have seen that I have sent you the syllabus for your midterm early in the morning, so you prepare yourself according to the syllabus, okay. See, I am focusing on my screen. Now again I am telling you, chapter 1 is coming, then chapter 3 is coming, chapter 4 is coming, chapter 5 is coming, and chapter 6 is coming. So in midterm you are having the total 5 chapters, okay. So you go through the chapters, you go through the exercises, you go through all the theories as well as fill in the blanks, and so whatever given in your exercise, okay. Suppose question answer is given, fill in the blanks is given, so you see, name the following is given, match may be given, okay. So this type of question will come in your exam, so it is very short question, okay. So I want to conclude my class, hope you have understood, okay. Okay.